What's up, Monte Gang? It's your boy JT. I'm back here with another freaking video. So today's video, man, I will be talking to you guys about the top 3 greatest Heismans of all time I've witnessed. It's been 3 Heisman. We're gonna do 3 Heisman and an honorable mention. I've been watching college football since 2009-ish, 2010-ish, man. And we're gonna throw an honorable mention in there as well. But man, listen, this is the top 3 Heisman in the scene. I didn't see Reggie Bush live. I didn't see Charlie Ward. I didn't see Marcus Allen. I didn't see. Did Carson Palmer win it? I don't think Carson Palmer won it. I didn't see the other Heisman's won. I didn't see Desmond Howard. I didn't see Charles Woodson. I didn't see him. I'm going based off my 2 blurry eyes and my vision and who won the Heisman, man. So, the third best Heisman of all time, in my opinion, goes to no other than Robert Griffin III. RG3, man, he played at Baylor. He was a monster. He threw for almost 4,000 yards. He had 36 touchdowns, and he also led the nation in efficiency rate. And he been a beast, man. He had a Heisman moment where he threw a 34-yard bomb to beat Oklahoma. That was like your rival, and that was like the biggest game of the year for RG3, man. He played very well. Rushing the football, he was a monster. He was a beast at everything he did, and Robert Griffin III is definitely my 3rd favorite Heisman of all time. This is my list, my opinion. I didn't watch Tim Tebow. I didn't watch those guys. I've watched highlights, but I'm talking about far as the live football game that I've watched. Tim Tebow, in my opinion, far as statistic, he's the greatest Heisman of all time. But in my opinion, well, him and Joe Burrow are 2 candidates up and running, but that's just where it is, man. The 2nd greatest Heisman of all time goes to no other than the man himself. Heisman of all time goes to Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel was a beast at Texas A&M. And I think one time he told a story about how he tried out for Oregon, him and Marcus Mariota. Then he saw Marcus Mariota, and Marcus Mariota committed to Oregon that day, and he committed to Texas A&M. Johnny Manziel was a beast. He rushed for 1,140 yards. He had 21 rushing touchdowns, and he threw for 3,700 yards. And honestly, I think you can go look it up. And I think I'm very good with this. Johnny Manziel that year, he led the SEC in total yardage, far as accountability for everything, rushing, throwing, yardage wise, and he had over 5,000 yards total. And he had a big game when he went in a Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama. You know, Alabama, when you play in these old Alabama teams are okay now, but they're not good like the teams back then when they had Greg McElroy, Mark Ingram, they had a Julio Jones. Don't forget about the teams they had, Mac Jones. Don't forget about some of the quarterbacks that come out of Alabama, and the teams that they had on both sides of the ball was monster. And Johnny Manziel, with him and Mike Evans, they went in there and they beat that Alabama team with all that talent. Johnny Manziel is the 2nd greatest Heisman of all time, in my opinion, and the number 1 greatest Heisman of all time. And we're going to do some honorable mentions at the end as well. Number 1 greatest Heisman of all time goes to no other than Cam Newton. I'm going to tell you why Cam Newton is the greatest Heisman of all time. I'm looking at his journey. Cam Newton's journey was so amazing, bro. Like, Cam, first, he started at Florida. The quarterback room was loaded. I think it was John Brantley, it was Tim Tebow, and it was him. He was the 3rd string quarterback, but they would put him in, like, sort of a Taysom Hill package. Like, he'd get a yards there, like, during the blowout, he'd do a rushing touchdown. But that team was loaded. That Florida team was loaded, and he had some misinterpreted things about Cam that he didn't do. And he went, you know, he was in a very dark place of his life. Where he went to JUCO, and he went to Blinn in Texas. I think that's in Texas. And he just went there and carried the load. And then he got recruited by Auburn, and he chose Auburn. But then the scandal came out, and then his whole career turned around, bro. Like, Cam Newton was a beast. If y'all look at that Auburn run he had and what did he have to encounter as far as the mental and the emotional effect that had on him, his father couldn't even come to the games because, the alleged stuff that happened. And Cam won the Heisman, and he doesn't. I'll say I do two things. Cam's biggest Heisman play was when he had that run versus LSU. He stiff-armed a defender, run through the middle. I think he lost the ball, like running into the end zone, and he scored. That team was loaded. He had Pat P going against a young Pat P. That team was filthy. I think it was Morris Claiborne, Honey Badger as well on that team. Also, and he beat Alabama. Come back from behind win. He beat Alabama 28-27, and then he went and beat Oregon in the national championship game. Cam Newton is literally, in my opinion, the greatest Heisman winner of the college football era. Two, I remember watching college football since I was in 2010, since I was a youngin', since I was legit. But I'll tell y'all this now, and the things like this, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I didn't watch Reggie Bush, I didn't watch Tim Tebow, but I know this is basically, in my eyes, who did I watch? But I know top 5 all time. I know Reggie Bush is the top 3 Heisman of all time. I know Tim Tebow is the greatest Heisman Trophy winner of all time. If you talk about, like, far as his impact and his build on Florida, and he made it look so easy. And him and Reggie Bush are the 2 most influential college players of all time, and I didn't watch them. And I'm being dead serious. I just didn't watch them. I just can't say nothing I didn't watch. I mean, like, watch with my tune-on eyes in live action. 2 honorable mentions, man. One goes to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is a fucking beast. Joe Burrow was a beast. He record passing season, but that offense he had with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, Terrence Marshall Jr., he had Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He beat Clemson in the national championship, and he just did everything he needed. Joe Burrow, he went from Ohio State, transferred, and he went to LSU, won the Heisman, and then get drafted by the Bengals. Like, Joe Burrow was a beast, man. He was a monster. And that's it, man. I thought I was going to do 2, but I'm going to only do 1. Man, that'll be the end of this video, man. If y'all agree with my list, comment down below and tell me what y'all think, man. I got number 3, I got RG3. 2, I got Johnny Football. 1, I got Cam Newton. Honorable mention is Joe Burrow. Man, if y'all like the video, comment, share, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it.